Good morning students. Today we are starting with a new lesson, growing plants. So for this we have to understand some of the key terms of this lesson. Reproduction. Reproduction, it is a process by which plant produces new plants like themselves. So we see that the plants on earth keep on increasing. It is because of reproduction. The plants are reproducing itself to many new plants. Then after that we have to know that the reproduction of plants takes place either by seeds. So majority of plants on earth grows from seeds, but many plants also grow from parts of plants like roots, stems and leaves, etc. So for this, first of all we will study about the seed and how the plants grow from the seeds. This we have to learn first. So you can look at the structure of seed in your book also. It is given. You can look at the seed. First of all you look the outer covering of the seed. It is known as seed coat. The outer covering of the seed is known as seed coat, and this seed coat protects the seed when it grows into a seedling. Then after that you can look here. It is having one cotyledon and it is having two cotyledon. So you may wonder about what is the meaning of cotyledon. So cotyledon, also known as seed leaves. Cotyledons, also known as seed leaves. These seed leaves contain stored food, and this stored food is used by the plant when it germinates. Okay. Then next point is our embryo. So the seed, the third part you can look is embryo, and this embryo is also called baby plant. And this embryo, there are two parts. One is plumule and one is radicle. So radicle develops into root and the plumule grows out into stem. Okay, so this is the structure of seed. In this only one cotyledon, so it will be known as monocot, and in this there are two cotyledons, so it is known as dicot. Then after this we have to study about germination. So this seed, it is growing into a seedling. Seedling means young plant. Okay, so when this seed grows into seedling or young plant, that process is known as germination. And there are certain conditions that are necessary for the process of germination, and those conditions are air, water and sunlight. Without any one of the, germination process will not be possible. So these three factors are the important factors responsible for the germination. Then after that we have to study about seed dispersal. So we have learnt about seeds. Now these seeds, they are scattered from one place to another by the process of dispersal of seeds. So the seeds are dispersing from its place by the process of seed dispersal, and there are certain agents which helps the seed to travel from one place to another. Like these factors are, these agents are wind, water, animals, etc. So either by wind, water, animals, etc., the seeds are dispersed from its parent plant to some other place, and at that place the seeds helps to make a new plant. It means the seeds are reproducing, then they are growing into a new plant. Then after that, vegetative reproduction. So at the very starting I told you that the plant reproduce either through seeds or from the other parts of the plant body. So the other parts of the plant body you all know, roots, stems, leaves, etc. So from these parts also the